Hey everybody, welcome back to hocus-pocus.com. My name's David and this is a magic review. Today we're going to look at real deck switches from Benjamin Earl and Vanishing Incorporated. Alright, so real deck switches. What is this all about? It is a DVD, okay? Real DVD, actual DVD, from Benjamin Earl, Vanishing Incorporated. The entire DVD, this project is about 1 hour and 13 minutes long. Now, what are you getting? You're getting over 20 deck switches. I think there's something like 25 deck switches on this, and it all it's all sleight of hand. Okay, there's no gimmicks in this. There's no gas in this. There's no secret pockets or anything you have to sew into your costume. Okay, you're gonna learn how to do these deck switches, and Benjamin's gonna teach them to you in a way that will allow you to move seamlessly through it in an organic environment. So depending on whether you're seated or standing, or you're wearing a jacket or not, or just depending on how the conversation is going or how you think this routine is evolving, he's going to teach you ways to get in and out of a deck switch from the same starting point. So you'll start and finish in the same position. Like I said, he's going to teach them to you in a seated or standing position. Most of them are seated, okay, most of them are seated. And as far as difficulty goes, I think that once he teaches them to you, you're gonna be able to learn to master them in minutes. He's gonna cover all the psychology and theory and misdirection behind deck switches. And I think, before in the past, material like this has always been previously published in like more, material revolving around gambling, okay? So people who are into gambling or casino style magic tricks or card shark type stuff, I think this material, deck switches, has kind of been over on that side, and Benjamin's kind of bringing it over to the magician's side. Why would you want to use a deck switch? Basically, it's so that there's been a deck in play, okay, and the spectators handled it and seen it, so chances are it's a normal deck. Okay, and what you want to do now is you want to ring in a second deck, and so you're probably going to ring in something that that's already in a deck stack. You want to ring in something that is in a cyclical order. Maybe you want to ring in something that's like a gaffed deck, like a Svengali or a stripper, or maybe you want to ring in a marked deck, something that's prepared. Okay, you're ringing in something that's prepared. I suppose it could also work in the reverse. You could start your trick off using a gaff deck. The gaff deck could be your opener, and then you want to take it out of play and ring in a normal deck. So basically you're switching from one deck to the next, and you're doing it right under the spectator's nose. Benjamin's going to teach you how to do that without getting caught. All right, so how's the DVD? It's really well produced. Okay, it's all filmed in Las Vegas. Looks like it's shot in a hotel room. It's very nice. A lot of the parts where Benjamin's speaking to you, you have a nice seated stationary cam where he's talking directly to you. There's no background music, which is awesome. He's well mic'd. Everything's shot in HD. It's beautifully shot. You're going to get all the close-ups of his hands just at the right moments when you need them. Now, as far as what's taught on the DVD, at the very beginning, he's going to teach you multiple get readies. So how do you get into position? How do you get into position where you have the deck on the table or the deck in play, and then how do you get the deck from where it's being held? So it's either being held in a savant, under the table, or it's in your pocket. How do you get it into a hand to get ready? So he goes over that. Then he's going to go through the 25 deck switches, and really how you pick which one you want to do or learn is all going to depend on the moment that you're in, maybe the feeling that you're in, or the attitude that you're trying to portray. Are you trying to be anxious? Are you trying to be excited? Are you trying to have a lot of energy? Or are you trying to be casual? So Benjamin's going to walk you through those different kind of feelings and help you pick the deck switch that's right for you. Most of the switches he'll teach you are seated switches. So he's going to teach you how to do a cutting card routine where as you cut cards to the table, the deck is being switched out as you cut the cards. He's going to do something called screen switches. These would be when you move the deck and your hands out of sight, so off camera, and then when they come back, you have done the switch. And so there's a couple of those he teaches. He's going to teach you some box switches using the card box. He's going to teach you some pick off the table switches, and he's going to teach you some in and out switches. He's also going to spend a lot of time talking about naturalness, moments, movements, what you do with your arms. He's going to cover a lot of that so that this all feels natural to you. And then at the very end, it's actually a small portion of the DVD. He'll cover standing switches, and he does all of this without a jacket so that you can see that you don't need a jacket to do deck switches. There's a ton of material covered. This is a great resource. Positives for this, I think Benjamin Earl is a great teacher. I think he comes across a lot like your friend. I mean, once he starts talking, you're already engaged and you're listening. You're not thinking, oh, this is where the teaching starts. Like, you're just listening to him, and he just moves seamlessly into the teaching. You almost don't even notice. So he's very calm, he's very personal, he's easy to listen to, and this DVD is packed with a lot of great ideas. As far as price point goes, I think it's right on the dollar. You're getting, like I said, an hour and 13 minutes, and I think it's only like 35 bucks. So this is a great price to pay. I think for the material, it's wonderful. And it's a great addition to the Benjamin Earl set that's already out now. So if you've already got Real Coin Magic or some of his others, I think this one falls in line. So I think if you've always wanted some more information about either the psychology, theory, or any misdirection behind deck switches, this is a DVD you certainly don't want to pass up. All right, so that's pretty much everything I can say about real deck switches, Benjamin Earl, Vanishing Incorporated. Of course, while you're here at hocus-pocus.com, we'd love for you to hit purchase. Please shop around some more, purchase some things, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks, bye.